Okay, so let's unbox this wig. This is how I received my unit. The WowEbony packaging, really cute, really sleek. The first thing that I see when I open the box is this little card. It tells you about how you could get cash back from WowEbony by just promoting their wig. So I think that's like a really cool program that they have, which is cool. It's always nice to give back to your customers. Then the actual wig itself comes in like this little plastic baggie, and just make sure that everything's protected while it's on its way to you. But we'll get into that a little later. Under the paper you get an elastic band, and WowEbony is even nice enough to include a needle and thread and 2 hair clips, which I think is so great because honestly I've seen companies include elastic bands, but I've never seen them include a needle and thread. I think that's really nice of them because it's convenient. You don't have to run out and get anything, and it just makes sure that you are prepared to install this wig. So then they give you a how to apply a wig card and even information about how to return and do your refunds, which I don't think you'll be needing to do. And they also include 2 wig caps, and I really appreciate that because I'm not a person that wears wig caps, but I'm trying to get into it. And when they send you wig caps too, like, it makes it easier because you can test it out, experiment, and I really like the shade of the wig cap that they sent, so that's definitely a plus. Okay, so now here's the actual unit itself. It comes stuffed with tissue paper to help keep the shape and wrapped in a hairnet. So the first thing that I noticed is the texture. I have not worked with hair textured like this before, so that's why I'm kind of just like keep running my fingers through it, like really looking at it, because it's different. I never worked with this texture of hair. This is their Indian Remy hair, and I would say it is very like a Yaki texture. It's very Yaki, very natural. If you are into like the kinky, natural, looks like, our natural hair blown out look, then this texture is definitely for you. If you like more silkier hair texture, then I definitely recommend their other textures. I said texture a lot, girl, but yeah, y'all get me. So here's the information card that's attached. This is the 360 lace wig. The hair type is Indian Remy hair. The length is 18 inches. It's in the color 1B. The cap size is a medium, and the hair density is 150. So that's pretty full, and I really do like the fullness of the hair. And again, I have to mention the texture. I have not worked with hair texture like this, and I just really like that. I feel like it's going to give me that natural look. It looks like a fresh blowout once I apply it and run a flat iron through it. So yeah, so really was happy, excited to see that. So I went ahead and bleached the knots on this wig. I'm using the Prism Lights bleaching powder because it already has toner in it, so it won't give those, like, once I bleach the knots, it won't turn orange and brassy. It'll actually be like a toned down color that I could work with, and I found that this has been working out for me with the frontals that I've colored, so I definitely recommend this little trick. I haven't seen it done yet, but I would recommend this if you don't want to have to go back and fix the knots once they turn orange and stuff. So you just go ahead and mix it up as you would regularly and apply it on the knots. I'm sure you have seen this process done before, so yeah. So now I'm gonna go ahead and razor in my baby hairs on this wig. I actually did pluck the front, but I didn't get that filmed, and that's really pretty easy. All you do is pluck randomly, you know, really get in there. Just be careful not to pluck too much because you don't want to have bald edges. But yeah, so the rest of this is just gonna be pretty self-explanatory, so let's just watch. So once you're done customizing and you have your baby hairs looking how you want, go ahead and cut your lace. I'm using these eyebrow scissors, which is really, it makes it really easy to get precise and stuff. So I really like that. They're nice and small, you get all around the edges. And a trick that I learned is to cut, once you already do your baby hairs, which I really found like helps so much. Like I'm really trying to get better at this frontal game, but I really found that once you lay your baby hairs first, that's when you're going to cut the lace, and you're going to cut around the baby hairs because you don't want to cut too much lace off and you don't want to leave too much on. Like with this frontal game, it's all about balance, I swear. And I'm learning, and y'all are going to learn too, so follow along. So I'm going to use my Got To Be Glued in the yellow bottle to apply my wigs, and I have a whole video showing how I do this process, so I'll link it below, so make sure you go check that out. It's more in depth, but it's really easy. Like this is like the easiest method, honestly. It doesn't rip your edges out. It comes off with some water in the shower, shampoo your edges, and you are honestly good to go. But I did apply the Got To Be Glued onto my skin using the back of my edge brush, only because I didn't want the oils from my fingers to kind of, you know, throw it off. But yeah, so we're just going to apply it as we normally would. I'm using my new flat iron from Duval just to run through the hair, and I really like how it looks once it's flat irons. It looks really like bouncy, smooth, and I really like that about the hair. It looks so natural, and I really like that natural finish. It looks like it's my real hair after I came from the Dominicans and got it blown out, honey. Okay, and I really love this Duval flat iron, and I will have a whole video dedicated to it, so definitely be sure to check that out. And this is how I'm looking, y'all. What do you think? Let me know.